Hello everyone, I'm Eric and welcome to the Call of Overwatch. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the top 5 support heroes in the game currently, right now. Waited for Moira to come out just to make this video. And currently, there are 6 support heroes in the game. I'm going to start off with an honorable mention. I'm sure you all know who it's going to be. It's Symmetra. Symmetra should be in the defensive category. She is not a support hero. She does not have any healing abilities. She doesn't have many abilities that I would say are tremendously supportive besides her ultimates, which her ultimates are more defensive abilities anyway. So I think that the worst support hero is Symmetra. Not saying that in 1v1 duels Symmetra would be the worst. Not at all. Just saying that in 1v1 duels, or in 6v6 duels, you would rather have all the other healers who actually heal as opposed to Symmetra. I'm looking at heroes that are niche. I'm looking at the meta, who's strong right now, who's weak right now. And Symmetra is just not that strong right now. In terms of just the ability to heal people is not something she can do, so it's very hard. And no one wants to see a Symmetra on their team unless it's on defense and you already have one of the other healers, preferably one of the top healers, someone who you can look at and go, yes, this healer can solo heal. Okay, and so now I'm going to explain kind of my criteria for the healers because they're a little bit harder to do. My criteria is going to be ability to solo heal, damage output, and ability to fight and battle. Overall utility use, win percentages, and how her kit works with other heroes and how many other heroes she can work with. Or he, because there are 2 men and there are 3 women healers. Yeah. So at the bottom of the list is going to be Lucio. Right now, the way that it's looking with cheese comps and with dive comps and death ball and all that kind of stuff, Lucio is just kind of not seeing the type of use that he used to be able to see. He's still a great healer, and I still love seeing a Lucio. Lucio is a second healer, though. His ability to solo heal is very limited. It's not that good. And his ultimate, while great, is outclassed by the other secondary healer in the group, Zenyatta. And overall, I think that Lucio's utility isn't seeing as much use. The speed boost, all that kind of stuff. The game is in this really weird thing where you can play it fast-paced, but when you play it fast-paced, you usually play it with a Zenyatta, so that way your supports are out of the line of fire instead of being like right in the middle. And with Moira, of course, being better at staying in the fight than Lucio, with her sustain being just a little bit better, not a ton, but a little bit better. Lucio's ult still outclasses hers. I am basing on ult as well, but Lucio's just kind of at the bottom of the pool right now. And don't get me wrong, I love Lucio. He's one of my characters that I main, but he's just not as strong as he used to be. So then at number 4 on the list is going to be Zenyatta. Zenyatta is also a secondary healer. His ultimate being probably the best support ultimate in the game, other than Mercy's, which is super good. But Zenyatta's damage output is the highest, but his healing is some of the lowest. He has better damage output than Lucio. His ultimate's better than Lucio, but he can't solo heal as well as Lucio, which puts him just barely ahead of Lucio, winning out in many categories, but not in all of them. Zenyatta is super fun, super great. One of the healers that I can play as well. And I love seeing a Zenyatta paired with any of the top three people left, Mercy, Ana, or Moira. And he works well with all of them because he's able to just kind of pocket them and output damage. His Discord orb is huge. His healing orb is great on smaller targets, but he cannot solo heal to save his life. He cannot unless you have a team like with Roadhog, Mei, Soldier, um, and like other people who can self sustain. He's not going to be able to solo heal by himself at all. He can't do it. And then at the number 3 spot, we have Ana. Now, this was kind of a hard decision for me, Ana or Moira here, because, or Mercy, just in general, they're, all three of these are super close. Ana's damage buffs have really put her back. Um, Her healing has always been really good. Her nade is great. Her sleep dart, though, can shut down so many ultimates. If you're able to hit that sleep dart, yes, and it's incredible. If you can hit an ulting Genji with a sleep dart, that's it. He has no more ult left. Nobody touch him. Let him sleep. But overall, she's harder to use than Moira and Mercy, and that is one of the criteria. I think that in terms of damage, she is better than Moira and Mercy, but worse than Zenyatta. She's better, a little bit, probably about the same as Lucio. Her ultimate is excellent. Very good nano boost. When you nano boost somebody, it gives them extra power, extra health, all that kind of stuff. It's great. Um, and her healing is fantastic. I think that her single healing output that she's able to do if she can hit all of her shots or most of her shots is higher than anyone else in the game besides Moira. I think if Moira is good and she's damaging people and healing, she can keep her teammates up uh, just as well as Ana. And that's what makes this choice hard. Is Ana, Moira, Mercy are all kind of on the same level now after the Mercy nerfs and the Ana buffs. It's just incredible seeing three healers that you guys can play and have fun playing. Um, and Ana just ranks a little bit lower because her skill cap to use her is so much higher than the other two, and that is really hurts her. And her ult is not as good as the other two either. Um, so then I'm gonna move on to our number 2 hero, support hero on this list is going to be Moira. Yeah, um, she's still not as good as Mercy. Nobody's still as good as Mercy. Um, I wish she could have competed with Mercy in a utility sense, but she just out heals Mercy like crazy. Her ult is probably out of the top 3, probably the worst ult, but her her damage output with her orbs and her healing output is just too insane. She's too good. She can run with any comp, which is crazy. It's like when she's running with any comp, how can I not put her in the top 3? She's also pretty easy to use. Once you get a hang of her kit and how it works, it's pretty insane. It's pretty easy. It's pretty fun. Um, I think that she is easily more fun to play than Mercy, obviously, but at this point, I think Moira um wins out over Ana for her ease of use and her ability to outheal Mercy, keeps her up there. She's insane. She's incredible. Um, and then for number 1, everybody probably saw this coming. It's Mercy. The res is still so good. She's not a must pick anymore. No, you can play whatever supports you want. They're all really viable, with the exception of Symmetra Lucio being the least viable support heroes in the game right now, which is sad because I love Lucio, like I said. Um, But Mercy is so good. She's so good. Her ultimate with the two insta reses, her res every 30 seconds, basically being able to just kind of like take people back into the fight. It's incredible. So really, her damage output sucks, but who cares when her utility is by far the best in the game. Okay, guys, that's going to conclude this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you've already subscribed and you're watching this video and you haven't yet, hit the bell icon. It really helps me out. Leave a like, leave a comment. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to get this channel up, trying to get it running. And the more support I have, the more motivation I have to keep going. Thank you guys. Peace.